waiting for a notification to opt for PhD. So, however, today onwards, we are going to look at the principal Upanishad, the Upanishad. So here, my experience is that you have to be, even though you are reading in English or attempting paper in English, you have to know a little bit of the Sanskrit, and don't scared of the Sanskrit slokas as well. So being said that, let's get into the presentation. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today the first Upanishad is Isavasa Upanishad. Anyone have you been studying Isavasa Upanishad earlier?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Isha
Be-
Nidam Punyam Yatkincha Jagatyani.
So only 1%. So as I'm sharing the screen, I cannot able to see how many members are present in the in the meeting. Please introduce yourself, as we are going to study for a while. So it's good to know about you. Okay. Within 5 minutes, please introduce yourself so that I can remember your name and ask the questions in between in order to make the interaction. So who is first?
Myself, Yatipati Sai Krishna from Mancherial,
Okay.
Telangana state.
Okay.
I've completed my MSc Yoga from Annamalai in
Okay.
2019 and one more
Okay.
MSc from SVyasa in
Okay.
recently.
Okay.
And I've been working in multiple wellness centers since long time.
Okay.
I'm for preparing for UGC. Thank you.
Right. Okay. Yatipati. Yatipati. Hare Krishna. Astu. Next.
I'm Shanti from Hyderabad. Done my MA Yoga Shastra from Kavikulla Kalidasa Sanskrit University, and I take online yoga sessions as of now and preparing for UGC NET, ma'am.
Okay, Shanti. Thank you. Anyone else? Please make it quick.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Radha Khare. From Mumbai, I completed my MA in Yoga Shastra from KKSU as well, and currently taking online classes and planning to give my UGC NET exam December mostly.
Okay. Thank you, Radha. Please make it quick. It's simply say your name and introduce yourself very quick. I hope no one is coming forward. Let's get started the session. So today we are looking at the Isavasa Upanishad, and it is the first Upanishad from the principal Upanishad. It is from Uchveda. It is from Sukla Yajurveda. It is the 40th chapter of Sukla Yajurveda, and it is being known as the Isavasa Upanishad. Why it is Ishavasa Upanishad? It's not Kena Upanishad. It's not Katha Upanishad. The purpose of the name is the name is taken from the first word of the sloka or mantra, what you call mantra. Isavasyam idagam sarvam etkincha jagatyam jagat tena tiktena bunjita magritah kasya sviddhanam. So from the first mantra, the name of this Upanishad is being taken. So totally this Upanishad contains 18 mantras, and it talks about the nature of Brahman, means of the realization, nature of the supreme goal of the life. That is the main. So as we look into our syllabus, UGC syllabus, we have the concept of karmanishta, concept of vidya and avidya, knowledge of Brahman and Atmabhava. So let's get you started. So the first mantra, and also you have to be keep noting like which Upanishad belongs to which Veda, and also the Shanti mantra or invocation of that particular Upanishad. For this Isavasa Upanishad, we have Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avasishyate. So it is very simple. So we know all Om, what is Om means. If you look into the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Ishvara Pranidhanatva Tasya Vachakah Pranavaha, that Pranava, that Japas Tadardha Bhavana. So what is that Patanjali Maharshi is representing? The same Om is being stated in anywhere in the Om is Om itself. The Om itself is a complete, and this universe comes out from the Om. For that sake, the universe also complete. So Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avasishyate. If you take a part of from Purna and the remaining residual part also, it's complete. What it says, if I cut open the mango and take a piece of a mango, it still remains a mango. It's not turning to the pomegranate. The same way, the whole is the Om is complete, and the universe which is coming out from the Om is also complete. So how it is possible? Because whatever is produced out of a complete, that also becomes complete by itself. So next we are moving to the gist of this Upanishad. Are you following?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll come to the gist later at the end of the today's session, so that you will have a clear idea after the 18 months. Within a 1 or 2 sentences, we can able to recall what it means. The first mantra says, Isavasyam idagam sarvam et kincha jagatyam jagat tena tektena bunjita magurutah kasya siddhan. Is there anyone that Sanskrit is a bit difficult for you? Hello, am I audible?
Audible, ma'am, audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Audible,
Some
clear.
words are difficult, but otherwise, yes.
Okay. So it's the only 18 mantras. This Upanishad and also this is the second shortest Upanishad. It contains 18 mantras. What is the shortest Upanishad? Do you know anyone?
Manduk.
Mandukya Upanishad. How many mantras are there?
12.
12 mantras. So as it is a very smallest Upanishad, you have to be at least go through the Sanskrit, the mantras in a Sanskrit format. Meaning as well, meaning however we will go through, but we will scared of mantras and we will remain not attempting it. But recently, as they are going in depth, they are picking up a part of the mantra and asking from which Upanishad it is being stated. So it is, at least if you go through once or twice, at least we can guess from out of this Upanishad. I have seen that where there somewhere something like. Okay, so Isavasyam idam sarvam. So who resides idam sarvam? The entire cosmos is resided by the Isha, the Ishvara. Yatkincha jagatyam jat. Whatever the corner in this universe you may see, it is filled by the Isha. That's why tena tyaktena bunjita. That's why tektena bunjita. You have to bunjita means you have to bhoga. Bhoga means experience, enjoyable. So you have to enjoy those things, whatever the corner. Each and every corner is filled by the Isha. That's why you have to enjoy everything tektina with detachment. So in a simple sentence, each and every corner of this universe is filled by the Isha. That's why you have to enjoy everything with detachment. Why? Because it's not belong to you, it belongs to Isha. Ma gridaha kasya sviddanam. Gridaha nama greediness. Ma means no. So no greediness. Ma gridaha, you have to maintain no greediness, or you have to be in a sense or be in a direction in the no greediness. Why? Because kasya svidhanam, whose dhanam is this? Whose wealth is this? Here, dhanam we have to take in the sense, it's not the currency, it's not the materialistic, it is the vishayas. Vishayas means whatever our sense organs are perceiving, the sense organs, either it be the Jnanendriyas, either it be the Karmendriyas, whatever we are perceiving with this Indriyas, those are called Vishayas. Those Vishayas is named as a Dhanam here. Dhanam means not the money, not the property. So here is asking the question, Kasyas Vidhanam, whose money is this you are making the greed out of it? You are longing for them too much. It's not belongs to you, it belongs to Isha. Enjoy it with detachment. Is it clear the mantra meaning and the mantra itself? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
If you make this much of quiet, I will get two doubts. Either you are not following me or you are completely involved in it. What can I take?
Following, ma'am, following.
You're following. Please raise your questions if you are not following or if I'm going little fast. Okay. Can I move to the next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Give me some response, otherwise I'm speaking to myself to the wall
Yes,
of my
yes,
room.
ma'am.
Right. So the next one says karmanishta. So, okay. So the karmanishta, what the karmanishta says, kurvannevaha karmani jijivishet shatagam samaha evam tvayi nanyatosasti na karma lipyate nare. Kurvan iha means in this life, here in this universe. Iha kurvan eva karmani, you have to do the karma. There is no other way. Jijivishet shatagam samaha. By doing the karmas in this lifetime, in this creation, you have to live for shatagam samaha, for 100 years. Evam tvayi nanyatetosti na karma lipyate nare. Evam tvayi means for you, na anyat itaha asti. There is no other way other than this being here, doing the karmas. By doing that, na karma lipyate nare. So you are not attached by, you are not clinged by the karma phala. Na lipyate narehe. Na karma lipyate narehe. So what it says, kurvaneva karmani jiji vichet shatakam samaha. Wish to live here for 100 years by perform the karma. Here the question is, what kind of karma that makes you detached by its phala is the nishkama karma or shastranusara karma. The karma which follows the shastra. Shastra means Vedas, Vedangas, whatever comes under the umbrella of Vedas. If we do so that the karma phala will not cling the man. For aspirant like you, there is no other way. As we born here, we have to do something. The karma is, whether you are even sitting sitting one place doing nothing, your jnanendriyas, karmendriyas, your jirnasaya, your blood circulation, all is doing its karma, right? So that is the other dimension of the karma. So what if the man is not performing the nishkama karma? What happens? To answer this question, the third mantra states, Asuryanamate loka andena tamasavritaha tagam ste pretya vigachanti eke chatma hanojanaha. So what happens? So let's say I'm not doing the nishkama karma. What is going to happen for me after the death is Asuryanama te loka. Te means those persons who are not doing the nishkama karma, they will enter to the loka of asura. Asura loka. Asura means devils. It's not devils, where something we are not being pleased. So what kind of lokas? How those asura lokas will be? Te andena tamasavruta. There are two qualifications of this asura loka. One is the andhakara, that is the darkness. Tamasavruta means, tamasa means super, the greater of the darkness. So the darkness is oozing out from the greater darkness. Tamaha has the quality of andhakara, but this asura loka has the qualities of andhakara and tamasavruta. Avruta means being covered. ताः प्रेत्याविगच्छन्ति एके चात्महनो जनाः. Atmahano janaha means who are not in the action to know the Atman by itself in its pure form, then those people will go to the Asura Loka. The Asura Loka is having a quality of Andhakara and also it's being covered with the tamas after the death. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes.
So what is the second topic in the UGC syllabus we have? Second or third, I think. Third, knowledge of the Brahman. So how we will get to know this is the Brahman? What is his qualities? So that is being said in the fourth mantra. Anejadekam manaso jadiyo nainandeva apnuvan purvamarshat tadhavato nanyat eti tishtat apo tishtat napo matarishva dadati. So anejat, he is unmoving. Ejati means moving. Anejat means moving, unmoving. He is unmoving. Ekam means the one, only the one. From him only, from him or his or her. So it's not a gender specific, but just being for representation, we are calling as a him, right? So for him, so he is unmoving. He is the one. Anejadekam manaso javiyo. He is faster than the mind. So javiyo nainandeva apnuvan purvamarshat na etat devam api apnuvat purvamarshat. So what are the devas like Indra, Varuna, Agni? Devas are also not being able to know the Atman. Tad dhavato nanyatyeti tishtat. So tad dhavato, he transcends the other runners, like while remaining stable in himself. Like for example, I am Mridula, so I'm able to talk, walk, and sleep. You are so and so. You are able to do all the things. The creatures around us are also able to do all the things. He is there within us. That's why we are doing all the things. It is the same. Tad dhavato nanyat eti tishtat. Apo matarishva dadati. So apaha means water, matarishva means the air. So he will give the energy for apa to be like a apa, means the water quality is given by the soul, the Atman, and the air quality, the air itself is given by the soul, the Atman. So how we can know the Brahman, the knowledge of Brahman, we can able to know he is unmoving, he is faster than the mind. He is not able to known by the gods like Indra, Varuna, Yama as well. He transcends the runner, like he will give the energy to move everything. Even he will give the energy for Apa means water and Maruta and means air. So and also तदेजति तन्नेजति तद्धूरे तद्ध्वन्तिके तदन्तरस्य सर्वस्य तदसर्वस्यास्य बाह्यतः तत् एजति. Ejati means dynamic. It's a very fast movement. At the same time, he is so subtle. Tan na ejati. Tat ejati. Tat na ejati. Tat dure. Tat antike. If you see like where is he? If you look at if you're trying to grab it, he is more far. You cannot reach. When you are running after him, he is very so near you cannot reach. For example, if you want to read anything, if you want to get a sight of anything, it has to be a certain distance. If it is 25 centimeters above from eye, far from eye, then only we are able to perceive the things. Then only our retina able to grasp the image and invert it, and then it sends to the mind how it works. But for this Atma, if you want to perceive it, it has the quality when you think it is so far, it is so near. When you think it is so near, it is so far that you cannot reach. Reach. And tadhure tadvantike tadantarasya sarvasya tadu sarvasyasya bahyatah. It is being inside of everything and it is being outside of everything. That is the what knowledge of the Brahman. It is the fourth mantra and fifth mantra says the knowledge of the Brahman. He is the dynamic, at the same time he is the stable, he is the far off, at the same time he is very near, he is within everything and he is outside of the everything. Isn't that true? Isn't that true?
True, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. True.
Right. So far, no doubts, right? Even in the Sanskrit mantras as well.
Ma'am, meaning is doubtable, ma'am. Since Sanskrit mantra, since it is a clished mantra, we can say. So, ma'am,
Which mantra?
there is, ma'am, it is a clished means very complicated
No,
mantra.
which mantra? I'm asking which
Ma'am,
mantra?
this mantra that तदे जतित नय जतित दूरे तद्वन्तिके तद तदन्तरस्य सर्वस्य like that, ma'am. Meaning is not clear, ma'am. Please, ma'am, you can clear the meaning.
Yeah. Okay, sure. So if you follow me, tad ejati. If you follow me, repeat after for once. Tad tadejati.
Tad tadejati.
Tat tadejati nasti. Tadejati.
Tadejati.
Tannejati.
Tannejati.
Just listen and follow me. Tadejati. Tannejati.
Tadejati. Tannejati.
Taddure.
Taddure.
Tadvantike.
Tadvantike.
Tadjetati. Tadejati. Tannejati.
तदेजति तन्नयजति
Taddure tadvantike.
तद्दूरे तद्वन्तिके
Tadantarasya sarvasya.
तदन्तरस्य सर्वस्य
Tadu sarvasyasya bahyatah.
तदु सर्वस्यास्य बाह्यतः.
Repeat that, the last one. Tadu sarvasyasya bahyatah.
तदु सर्वस्यास्य बाह्यतः.
Tadu sarvasyasya bahyatah.
तदु सर्वस्यास्य बाह्यतः.
No,
तदु
if you look at the
सर्वस्यास्य
three,
बाह्यतः.
very good.
तदु सर्वस्यास्य बाह्यतः. Ma'am, correct?
Yes, correct. Tadu
तदु सर्वस्यास्य बाह्यतः. Yes, ma'am.
Right. So it's not complicated. It's just we have to know how to pronounce it, where to
Yes,
split, and we need to get the pada gnana. That much is necessary. It's not complicated. Sanskrit is the most easy one and most meaningful one. Astu. Tadejati tannejati taddhure tadvantike tadantarasya sarvasya tadu sarvasyasya bahyatah. So here what you cannot understand. What is difficulty here? The meaning?
Who is he? He is Brahma or anything else?
Yeah. So it's talk about the Isha. So what can I call? What we call Isha? Can we call Isha as a Om? Can we call Isha as a Paramatma? Can we call Isha as Atma? So what is Isha? Is Isha Vasyam Idagam Sarvam. So what is the entire cosmos, not this world, entire cosmos and universe covered by with an energy that is called Isha here. Here he is represented by that Isha. So if you connect the dots, right, Ishavashyam idagam sarvam, right? So that sarvam means entire. Entire means what you say? Entire my room, entire this place, or entire. Entire means entire, complete cosmos. The complete cosmos is pervaded and protected and being nourished by one thing that is called Isha. Here in the Isavasa Upanishad, it is called Isha. If you go to the Kena Upanishad, they will call Atma. So if you take Mundaka Upanishad or Mandukya Upanishad, if you take, it says Omkara has the 4 states. It is nothing but the Atma has the 4 states. So it's like a terminology. How can I say like the water is there? I'm calling, so I'm from Telugu, so I will call Neel. In English, it is water. In Hindi, it is pani. In Sanskrit, it is jalam. It has the paryaya pada, the synonyms, apaha. So whatever it is, we are labeling it, the entity will not change. Am I clear here?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Are we good to go further?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So here this mantra says, if you think he is a stable, resides in Tirupati, where I'm from. So the Balaji is famous here, Tirupati Balaji. If the Balaji is only in Tirupati, so no. It's not true. He is everywhere. Whoever thinks of Balaji, he will present there. So he is dynamic. At the same time, he is a stable. Tad dure tadvantike. He is a far off. At the same time, he is very near. And tadantike. Tadu sarvasyasya bahyatah. So sarvasya asya bahyatah. So he is inside of everything and he is outside of everything. Can I change to next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So after this class, it's good to go by yourself completely Isavas Upanishad. Take any one of the commentary and read thorough with the mantra and as well as the commentary. There are 2 kinds of commentary. What is the exact meaning and also the preparatory. So you can go through both of them. For sure, you have to go to them. Why? Because it is just an introduction. In a class, I will give you the most of the important things and mostly the UGC according to the UGC syllabus for sure, and also important mantras as per the previous questions and as per the topics commandable by the UGC syllabus. But it is good to go through the entire Upanishad for the better understanding. You will create the picture like, okay, this Upanishad is talking about this. This Upanishad is talking about this. Even one word. So when I'm giving my exam, there is a one question is coming from Shreya Marga and Preya Marga. At that time, because of heavy schedule, I didn't go through the entire Upanishad. But I do know that Shreya Marga and Preya Marga will come in the Kata Upanishad. Just the terminology. You have to be very focused on the class, listen to it. I didn't go through the Upanishad, read a complete entire Upanishad, but I am present during the class. So I will attend each and every live class. Mostly I have attended all the live classes. I am present my body and mind during the classes. I am listening to the speaker and looking at the screen. If I think something is new to me, I am taking the notes at the same time. And also, if there is something that I have to ask, I'm asking at the end of the session. If I'm more curious, I will stop the speaker and ask, raising my hands and ask in the between the session itself. So why? Because if I have a doubt, I cannot understand or take any more further the topic. So that kind of mindset I have. So take it whatever it's so meaningful for you and moving to the next slide.
Ma'am,
And also, sure.
Ma'am, can you share English version, which book to follow, or can any PDF if we can?
So what kind of PDF?
Or any book we can buy for English version of the Upanishads.
Okay, definitely I will recommend something after the class or by tonight or tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
Okay. So next one, Saparyaga Chukramakaya. So there is a possibility to form a question from this slide, what are the qualities? They will give you 4 or 5, don't accept everything will come in English, but you have to go through the key words like Kavi, Manishi, and Suddham. This will give you directly translating to the English, like Suddham, Suddam, Dham, like that, right? So here the qualities are Atma says Paryaga Chukramakayam Avrana Astu. It's going to be tough for you. So what says Sa? Sa means here he, the representing the Isha, Paryaga, Chukram, Akayam, Avranam, Asnam, Suddham, Apapaviddam, Kavihi, Manishi, Paribuhu, Swayambhuhu. So what it says, Paryaga means he is omnipresent, Shukra means he is illustrious, and Akaya means there is without any body and organs. Manishi means a holy person, Kavi means it's a well-knowledged person, and without sense, without any deficiency, without any good deeds or bad deeds. So for human beings, we have a good deeds known as the punya karma, bad deeds as a papa karma. For him, there is no good deeds and bad deeds. He is omnipotent and self-incarnating. So let's move into the topic of Atma Bhava. So what is Atma Bhava? Let's say I am trying to know the Atma, and then I am in the state of Atma Bhava. Atma Bhava is experiencing the Atman. So experiencing the presence, experiencing the sense of what is the Atman itself, what is the Isha itself. So, yastu sarvani bhutani atmanyevanu pashyati sarvabhuteshu chatmanam tato na vijugupsate. So here they are saying vijugupsate, we will get the jealousy and whatever the negative feeling. Why? Because have you ever feel jealous of yourself? No, right? No one can feel jealous of themselves. They want to keep themselves in a very high stage. They want to be prized. They want to be uplifted. Or they want to be all the success. Is there anyone in this universe who wants to fail you? Everyone is aspiring to succeed in whatever they are undertaking, right? So in that part, we have that competitors. They are separate from us. Then we are compete. So oftentimes in your lifetime, just look back, there are the times where you feel jealous, where you be angry, and what are all the navarasas is being expressed. So these navarasas is being expressed only to the opposite person, not for yourself. So vijugupsate means you cannot hate anyone. Jugupsa means such kind of hatred. So when you are able to see yourself in every being and every being within you, then who else is there to hate? So that's what he's saying. He who sees everything in Atman and he who sees the Supreme Lord in everything, thereafter he never hates anyone or anything. Why? Because there is no other one to hate. We cannot hate ourselves, right? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Next one. Esmin sarvani bhutani atmanyeva bhudvijanatah tatra kamohah sokah ekatvam anupashyatah. So Atma Bhava, when I realize the Atman, the first thing happens, I can see every bhuta, every being within me, and also in every being I'm seeing the Supreme Atman. So in that condition, Tatra kaha mohaha. So, what kind of attachment can I make? Kaha sokaha. What kind of soka means? What is soka? Feeling sad. It's
Feeling
more than
sad.
crying.
Yes, ma'am.
Feeling sad. Yeah, feeling sad. Tatra ka mohaha ka sokaha. So there is no moha and no sukha. There is more utterly happy. Moha means excessive of happiness. Sukha means excessive of sadness. There is these two being absent when you have been perceiving everything within you and the Supreme Lord in everything. So, and what is the final result? You can experience ekatvam anupashyatah. You will experience ekatvam. That means oneness anupashyatah. Anupashyata means the past tense of pashyata, that is being experienced. So, he wholly realizes that everything in the soul, then he sees oneness without passion and grief. So, what is the vidya and avidya? This is the big bit. It's very closely related. So vidya, sambhuti, asambhuti. It's very minor difference, but there is a more chance to have to get the questions from this vidya and avidya and sambhuti and asambhuti. Stay correct and be a little conscious about it. So andam tamah pravishanti ye vidya ye avidyam upasate tato bhuyah ivato tamo ivate tamo yavu vidyaya rataha. So here andam tamah pravishanti. Already I have been mentioned that tamaha means it's the supreme darkness. Andaha means the darkness. So andam tamaha pravishanti ye avidyam upasate. So the one who is here, I would like to state what is the vidya and avidya first of all. Whatever the thing which is useful or which is taking the person to the Atma Gnana, that is vidya. And other than that, it is avidya. So getting the degrees and making the mastery, being a scholar and being a professor itself, they say it's avidya. Why? Because it's not the Atma Gnana. Only the Atma Gnana is called Vidya in this Upanishad. Not only in this Upanishad, everywhere. Vidya, Gnanam is means, what is the Gnana means? The knowledge of the Brahman is only the Gnana. So out of everything, except that, everything is Ajnana. It's concept of Dvaita or Advaita. Astu. Andam tamah pravishanti ye avidhyam upasate. So apart from the Atma Gnana, avidyam upasate. Upas means being upasate. Upasana means upaasate. If you're gaining the knowledge about the avidya, then the person is being entered into the andaha tamaha pravishanti. So tato bhuyah ivate tamo yav vidyayam rataha. Here the vidya. So the one who follows only the Atma Gnana, then that person also will go to the Gora Andakara. It's more than the Andavaha and Tamaha. Why? Because the person has to know two ends of the coin. So if you have, then only you will able to choose what is the right path and what is the wrong path. Then there is no chance to get being diverted and walking backwards. So that's what the purpose of to know the vidya and avidya, both sides of the coin. If you know one side of the coin, that is called avidya, you will enter into the andaha and tamaha. And if you only to know other side of the coin, that is avidya, you will enter to the gora andakara, that is tato bhuyah ivate tamo. It's more than the tamaha, you will enter that kind of the andakara, darkness. So, Anyadeva, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what happens? What happens? I'm only worshipping, I'm only perceiving the one kind of the one side of the coin, that is vidya. I will obtain certain result. If what else? If I'm only stick to the one side of the coin, other side of the coin, I will get some kind of the result. That is what it's saying. The wise explained that one result is derived from the vidya, likewise the other result is derived from the avidya. Anyadevahur vidya, anyadahur avidyaya. Anyadeha, anyad eva ahuhu vidyaya. So from vidya, one kind of result is being oozed out. Anyadahu avidyaya, and from the other side of the coin, from avidya, another kind of result is using out. It is sushrumadhiranam kena tad vichachakshare. It is sushrumadhiranam. So Shushruma means it is being said, and I have been listened that dhiraha means the wise one. Dhiraha means yasya parshve dhihi asti. Dhihi nama buddhihi asti, gnanam asti, te dhiraha. Asti. Vidyam cha avidyam cha yastadvedo vayagam saha avidyayam mrutyum tirva vidyayam amrutam asmute. So what is the right way to experience and perceiving this and that? So utilizing this lifetime, you have to know the vidya and avidya. Vidyayam cha avidyayam cha yaha ubhayam saha. So you have to know both this. Avidyaya mrutyum tirtha. By knowing the avidya, like what kind of, even the yoga also called, they call as avidya, but by doing yoga you can increase your lifespan, you can be more optimistic, you can be more healthy, you can be travel to the panchakosas. This is also called avidya. Only atma jnana is the vidya. So through avidya you will surpass the mrityu, and vidya, through atma jnana you will be enlightened, that is amrutam asmute. So to be simplified, you neither stick to the vidya nor the avidya. If you stick to the vidya, one kind of result you may yield, and avidya, another kind of result you may yield. That's why you have to apply both vidya and avidya. With avidya, you will surpass the mrityu, and by vidya, you will attain amrita. That is the concept of vidya and avidya. Is it clear? Hello.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Tell me. Yes, tell me.
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Clear. Someone said hello. I thought they have some question. Okay, let's move on to asambhuti, sambhuti and asambhuti. This is also very similar to vidya and avidya. You have to neither stick to the sambhuti nor to the asambhuti. You have to been through the both sambhuti and asambhuti. With asambhuti you will get something, and with sambhuti you will get something. Together you will reach to the amrita. That is the thing. But what thing will give to the amrita is you have to underline for the examination purpose. So, andantamah pravishanti ye asambhutim upasate. So, asambhuti, who are worshipping the asambhuti, they will enter to the andaha and tamaha. Tato bhuyah ivate tamo ya bhuvidhya ya bhu sambhutya rataha. Rataha means they are more interested in sambhuti. They who are more interested in sambhuti, they will enter into the tato bhuyah ivate tamo. So ivate tamo means tato bhuyah iva tamo. It's more than the tamaha. It's more darker than the tamoguna. So those who are devoted to the asambhuti enter into the darker region of the ignorance. Those who are devoted sambhuti, they are enter into the greater darkness of the greater darkness from the former. So the tamaha, more than tamaha. So here also they are stating. So if you are stick to the sambhuti, you will expect one kind of result. Asambhuti, another kind of result. Anyadevahu sambhavat, anyadahu rasambhavat. Edu shrushrumadhiranam yena tadvicha chakshire. So what is the solution is sambhutim cha vinasam cha yastaddevo bhayagam saha vinashena mrityum dirva. So Sambhuti vinasham. Sambhutim cha vinasham cha yastadvego ubayam saha vinashena mrityum tirtva sambhutya amritam asnute. He knows the both sambhuti and asambhuti together. So sambhuti crosses the death. Sorry, through asambhuti crosses the death, and through sambhuti he attains amritam asnute. That is, he attains mortality, immortality. Am I clear? So to we get the gist out of this slide, there are sambhuti and asambhuti. One, he worships the asambhuti, he enters the andam tamaha. The one who worships the sambhuti, he enters the more than tamaha. And the wise explained that if you stick to the one side, one result will be yielded, another side, another result will be yielded. If you stick to the person who knows the both sambhuti and asambhuti together, with asambhuti crosses the death, and with sambhuti he enters to the immortality, that is amrita. Am I clear?
Madam, what is the meaning of sambhuti and asambhuti?
Sambhuti, asambhuti. Actually, these are the terms that we can find Upanishad. Personally, I would like to know what is a sambhuti and asambhuti, but I also do not know what is the exact meaning of sambhuti and asambhuti. So, like how vidya and avidya, vidya means only the jnana, the knowledge about the Brahman. And avidya means the kriya yoga, what are the practice, what other rest of the things. So we have the definitions from here and there, but for sambhuti and asambhuti, unfortunately, I couldn't find it. If I'm able to find it by end of our session, through this course, I will let you know for sure.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Okay. Prayers. So we have reached 13, 14 is completed. 15. From 15 onwards, prayers. So we are praying to this is a very interesting. We are asking Hiranmayena Patrena. This is very popular sloka. Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukam Tatvam Pushan Napavrunu Satyadharmaya Drishtaye. So Hiranmayena Patrena. So here the prayer, we are praying to that Isha. So you are covered, the face of the truth is covered by dazzling affliction. So these are the terms, but for exam, might be asked from the sutra, means mantra only. Just carefully look at the mantra. I'm zooming in. Hiranmayena patrena. The patra means the vessel. What is kind of patra? It is a hiranmayena. So it is a hiranmaya. Hiranmaya means it's a dazzling, effulgent light. It's more bright. So sun is a brighter, right? It's a more than sun. It's like 1,000 sun. It's very glowing. You cannot measure how bright it is. That is called Hiranmaya. Hiranmayena Patrena, that kind of dazzling light, Patrena, it's being Satyasya Hitam Mukam, Satyasya Apihitam Mukam. Whatever the truth it is, that is covered by Hiranmayena Patrena, that is covered by the dazzling rays of light. It's a more bright light. So that's why. So it is being requesting. I'm requesting to the Isha, kindly remove the cover and exhibit yourself to pure devotee. Not everyone who is pure devotee. For them, you have to show yourself by removing your light from the truth. Tattvam Pushan, Pushan, Tattvam Apavrunu. So whatever the Tattvam is there, Apavrunu, so please show us Satya Dharmaya Drishtaye. So whoever being or in the quest for the Satya, truth, please show us your true self. The next one is a Pushan. In the first mantra also, it says a Pushan. If there is a question, the Pushan is represented by which Upanishad, where you can find the Pushan. It's with the closed eyes, you can take the Isavasa Pushan. The next one also it says, Pushanne Karshe Yama Surya Prajapatya Vyuharasmin Samoha. So, O Pushan, So Pushan means the meaning of the Pushan, who nourishes us. Not only us, in each and every corner, every particle, even atom and speck, it is being nourished by him, that is called Pushan. So Yama, Surya, Prajapatya, etc. kindly remove your dazzling rays. Who is this thing? After removing this thing, they are able to know that it is I am. So till now we are saying Isha, Isha somewhere else. He is somewhere, he is everywhere, he is within us, he is outside of us. When he is removing the Hiranmayena Patrina, so that Hiranmayena Patra is removed, then you are able to know that it is nothing else. Soham asmi. It is me, I am. So next, it's being stated that Vayuranilam Amrutam Basmantam Shariram. So whatever the Sharira, after that it's being to unite with Panchamahabhuta. The air to the air, fire to the fire, jala to the jala. So this Panchamahabhutas is being to immerse with the Panchatanmatras, and Panchatanmatras goes to the Tamoguna. Tamoguna goes to, so it's like a backward journey of its origin. So here it's saying, let this body burn to the ashes, or Om Kratosmara Krutam Smara. Kratosmara Krutam Smara. So Kratosmara Krutam Smara. So whatever I have done, Krataha Krutaha, Krutarjitam. So have you ever heard that it's Krutarjitam, Krutam? Krutam means it is being done by you. So Kratosmara Krutam Smara. Kratosmara Krutam Smara, I think. So remember which was done, remember which was done. Let this body being burned to the ashes. So I have I have no work to do this body. Let it burn, but please remove your dazzling light so that I am able to see your true self. Once they are able to know that the true self, this is nothing else. Soham asmi. This is I am. So that concludes the Isavasya Upanishad. So there is one more slide. There is one more player to the Agni. So when our body is burning, we are praying to the Agni, oh fire, please lead me to the path to reach you. Reach you means here the Agni is representing that Isha. Since you know all that I have done in the past, reveal us from the Kukursin. Tadeva Agneya Supanad. Agneya Supata. So Agne, O Agnihi, Naya. So let me take. Supata. Pata means marga. Marga means, what is marga? The path? Rasta in
Path.
Hindi. Yeah, path, right? Agnenaya supata. Supataye. Asman. So Asman means us. Us. Asman Vishwani Devan. Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidvan. So Vishwani Devan. So Asmin Vishwe means in this creation, in this universe, whatever after that, the Agni, the means it is a Jataragni. So it's Jataragni. 7 kinds of Agnis are there within us. We are offering to that Agni, please lead to the path to reach the Brahman or Atman or to Isha, since you know that all I have done. Why? Because the Antaratma is know everything we did. Even if we think we are thinking no one else is saying, but we know what we are doing, and it will carried in the vasanas. If you look at the Patanjali Yoga Sutra's 4th chapter, you will get Jatyayur Bhogaha. Because of this, whatever we done, it will carry through the vasanas and will make the parinamas. With the parinamas only, we are taking forward so many janmas. So all this being recorded and carry forward with the Agni, since here the prayer is offering to the Agni, you know very well, please lead us to that Isha. So reveal us from the Kurokud sin. What kind of Kurokud sin? It's the Punarati Jananam, Puranati Maranam is the Kurokud sin, what it means. So I think by this slide, we have completed our Isavasa Upanishad. If you have any questions, please ask me now. So no one has any questions.
No, ma'am.
Can we just recall the key points like Isha
Sure.
Upanishad?
Right. So where it is? Yeah, this slide. So if you look at the first mantra, it is the introduction of the Atma Vidya is made. The second mantra is the Karmanishta Kurvane Veha Karmani Jiji Visheshatagam Samaha. So the third mantra says if you are not doing the Karmanishta, you will go to the Andantamaha Pravishanti Vidya Andantamaha Pravishanti. Right? Tadeva? Sorry, Asuryanamate Loka Andena Tamasavataha. That is the third mantra. And fourth and fifth mantra says about the omnipresence of the Brahman and Atman is expounded here, like Anejadekam Manaso and also Tadejati Tanejati. And sixth and seventh mantras shows the greatness of the knower of the Atman or Brahman is stated there. That is Esmin Sarvani Bhutani and Esmin Sarvani Bhutani Atmanyevan Pashyati Tatra Kamoha Sokaha Ekatvam Anupashyataha. And the eighth mantra says, what is that Brahman is in its own nature? What is the eighth mantra says? The synonyms of the Brahman like Saparyaga, Chukramakayam, Avranam, Asna, Viragam, Suddham, Apapa, Vidyam, Kabir, Manishihi, Paribuhu, Swayambhuhu, Yata Tadhyatordhan, Yatata Shashvata, something like it. Vedata Shashvati Bhya Samabhyascha Evam. And that is the eighth mantra. That is the synonyms. Please go through that and do the pada vicheda and do remember that pada. And 9 to 12 mantra says what kind of sadhana to be undertaken for the spiritual practice. That is the sambhuti and asambhuti and vidya and avidya. You cannot stick to either one side. You have to know both sides, and with one you will get one result, with the other you will get another result. With the together you will cross the death and lead the amrita. Either it is a sambhuti or anasambhuti. If it is next one, 15 to 83 mantras are the prayers. The first says prayers showing the path, and we are asking the Hiranmaya to uncover the Hiranmayena Patrina. And the sixth one, prayer to the Supreme Self to reveal auspicious form. And the 17th and 18th also shows that it's a form of the prayer for different, so Agneya Supanathaya. And also, what is that 17th one? Vayur Anilam Amritam Madetam Basmantam Shariram Om Kratosmara Kritam Smara. Whatever we have done, you know it very well. And do remember that. And also in the last mantra, we are offering to the prayer to the Agni as he always with us, and he carried our samskaras and vasanas to the next slide. So that we're asking the Agni to remove the crooked sin from us and help us to reach the Isha. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am, very clear.
Right. Okay, that's